Welcome back to SnowRunner, y'all, and in this video, we're going to be taking John Hot Rod's new Ram 3500 Mega Cab Dually, and we're going to be turning it into a trail rig slash rock crawler. Now, I can already hear you guys out there in the comments saying, well, wait a minute, why are you turning that into a trail rig slash rock crawler? It's a dually, you can't do that. Well, let me present Exhibit A on screen right now. That is Randy from Randy's Transmissions, and Randy is an absolute maniac that proves that you can, in fact, take a dually on whatever trails that you, I guess, practically could. Now, I'll leave a link to the video that still is from down in the description below, because it's an absolutely, hilarious video to watch, and the capability of that truck is nuts. But, without any further ado, let's get this thing in the garage, build it, and then get it out to some proper trails. And by the way, we are on the Rockingham Work in Progress map today. Now, to kick off the build, we're going to go ahead and sort out the engine. The engine is going to be running the SnowRunner diesel, 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. Then we're going to be running the SnowRunner 6-speed. That's going to be the best all-round setup for what we're trying to accomplish here, because we could do, the Trail Rider 5-speed, or maybe even, the low and slow 4-speed, but it doesn't really, neither one of those transmissions give us the variety of drivability options that the SnowRunner 6-speed does. Now, as far as suspensions go, we're going to spec this thing out for the Trail Crawler Stage 3 44-inch tire suspension. Now, this is going to be the most flexible suspension type, it's going to be the most clearance, and it's going to give us basically our best chance down these trails. So let's go ahead and go through the list of tires now. Now, oh my god. Yeah, we're definitely going to go for the Redline spec tires, and like I said, our suspension is spec'd for 44s, so that's exactly what we're going to run. And I'm back and forth between these BFG crawlers and the, the BFG MTs. I'm kind of thinking BFG MTs, to be honest. I think they look a little bit better and they suit the idea of the build a little bit better. And then, as far as, diff lock options go, I mean, it's already there. Winch is already good to go. It's already spec'd out. Now, we could do the off-road bumper, and I probably will. I think the off-road bumper is probably going to be our best bet. And then we will do, well, do we want the lights on this one? I don't know if we need the lights on this one. Don't get me wrong, I like them, but I think I'm just going to do the light bar this time. Now, we'll do, I think, the aftermarket bumper with the shackles at the back, just in case we need them. And then, let's see, headrest monitors, absolutely. We'll leave the LiDAR mapping in there. We'll do the branded steering wheel because we are on PC. And we'll leave the bed open. We're not going to do too much to the bed area. Now, let's see, branded tailgate for sure. And we're not going to run the emergency LED lights because I don't think we need them. We will do the Baja lights, and let's see, rock sliders, we're definitely going to need those. And I think I'll go ahead and run the snorkel as well. Now, we're not going to do any of the tow setup stuff because we're not really going to be using it this time, but just know that if we ever wanted to haul with this thing, we could totally bring it back into the garage and install the hitches, no problem. And if you want to see a more detailed look at the hitch setups, because there are a lot of different aspects to them, make sure you go and watch the introduction video to this truck that I posted on my channel previously. So let's see, into adaptive chassis and exhaust. Now, let's see, diff guard front, diff guard rear, we're definitely going to need those. And let's see, so we've got the, so we could 5-link the rear, or we could leave it as basically the leaf springs and the airbags. I'm going to do the 5-link setup in the back with the HD coils. And let's see, exhaust with, we'll do the high smoke exhaust. Why not? Now, let's see. We'll do the emblems for sure. And I don't know if I want to do the TRX style hood. I think it's a little bit much for this build. We'll do damage control max. We'll also do goodies max. And let's see, wheels. So we've got Arsenal custom dually, Maverick dually, and standard dually. I actually think that for this build, standard dually works really, really well and looks really good. Now, let's see. So we could do a, oh my god, we could do a Yellowstone setup if we wanted. That I don't think we're going to do, but there is also the option of doing the fire rescue setup. But on this thing, I think we're going to be going with something a little bit more, I hate to say standard because standard sounds boring, but standard sounds normal and boring, and seeing a truck like this out on the trail would be far from standard and boring. But, ooh, that's like a satin red. Yo, that actually looks properly sick. I'm going to run that. I think that looks amazing. We'll throw beans up there on the dash, and then now it's time to get this thing out on some trails and see what it's actually like. And a short drive out into the wilderness later, who's ready to take the dually wheeling? I know I am. Now, the trail already gets properly tight down here, and it's only gonna get even tighter as we go through it. Now, the interior detail on this truck is absolutely insane, and I mean, look at that. You even have split mirrors. You have one for kind of close range, and then the other one for much longer range, almost like you would be looking at a trailer. You can even see on the interior, like, the freaking armrest is textured. Like, the center console is all textured, and, like, you can actually see the variance in the different types of leather in the... It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. All right, we've got a tree in the way. There we go. I'm gonna put it in standard low. We got so much torque that we don't really have much to worry about here. You really have to treat this thing like a big lumbering beast, which is exactly what it is. And I mean, if you treat it like a big lumbering beast, it will actually respond really, really well. And I'm trying to drive it, in a pretty realistic way. We would definitely be on the rock sliders there. Jeez, look at that angle. Oh my God, can you imagine being at an angle like that in a real dually? Good God. The amount of just, like, force of gravity that would be pushing down on your... Ow. Ow. Yeah, rip my rear bumper. Oof. That's one way to send your rear bumper back to the body shop. All right. Lumbering along. Come on. It is super entertaining and engaging to watch, though, because there's something truly satisfying about seeing something this massive work its way through a small trail that most people would look at you and go, "Are you crazy? That's meant for Jeeps." And I'd be like, yeah? Who says? Who made that rule, you know? All right, let me back this thing up. We're a little off here. This is one of the tricky parts of using something this big on a trail this tiny, is you have to kind of get creative with angles. Ooh, we almost flipped it over. We've still almost... Oh, my God. Talk about walking it to the side. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was nuts. Oh, my God, dude. I am blown away by that. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting it to be able to walk itself back over like that. I mean, and these trails are really realistic, too, so... You can only imagine that the situations that these trails are putting the vehicle in are honestly really realistic situations themselves. And the way that it, like, pitches and rolls with the weight, the way it pitches and rolls back and forth with the weight, it really is so convincingly realistic. And it makes you feel like the truck is hefty. It really does. Like, you're not driving around something that's small and light. You're driving something that is, you know, properly massive and weighs many thousands of pounds. Oh, that's a proper flex shot right there. Dude, I have stopped so many times to take pictures during this, but here's the thing. If I was doing this in real life, you're dang right I would stop to take a bunch of pictures, because holy crap, it's so satisfying. Come on, here we go. There we go, give it a little bit of wheel speed. Let it dig in. Ooh, it's kind of high center, but we got it. These trails are so satisfyingly realistic. Like, oh, dude, wait a minute. Where does... Oh, that's kind of like if you wanted to drive down the creek, you could. But, like, these trails are so insanely satisfyingly realistic. Like, it really gives you that sense that you're in a situation where you do actually have to kind of be conscious of what you're doing. Whoa, easy. Oh, big drop. Big hole, actually. Come on, build up some power. Ooh. Big hit to the rear bumper there. Big hit to the rear bumper. Trying to prevent as much cosmetic damage as I can because I would kind of like to drive this thing home in one piece, you know? God, these trails are so pretty. They actually remind me of some trails I've been on in real life. Like this map, I know I've said it before in other videos out here on Rockingham, but just in case you haven't seen those videos, this map does an amazing job of replicating the feel of East Coast wheeling. I don't know what the heck in the physics happened there, but this does a great job of replicating a realistic, like, representation of East Coast wheeling. It really does. Kind of eased it around there with the winch. I don't know what the heck happened with the physics. The physics just kind of went nuts. They had a SnowRunner moment, and sometimes SnowRunner moments are not preventable in SnowRunner. Like, you'll go, why the heck did the game do that? That wouldn't have happened in real life. And really, every game, even every simulator, has its moments where things happen where you're like, what the heck was that? And it definitely wouldn't have happened in real life. Yo, this trail just, like, went way up in terms of gnarliness level. That was a bigger drop than I anticipated. Here we go. Now, is that where we're supposed to go? Oh. Oh, oh my God. Okay. Not bad. Just keep everything nice and balanced. That is a chute. That is a Top Truck Challenge style chute. Holy smokes. Find some grip. Here we go. Okay, maybe we're gonna need a little bit more beans. Come on. Yes. Come on, tires, dig. Well, they dug and they bit, but they threw me the wrong direction. Although that was kind of my bad, not the tires' bad. Come on. Find some front end grip. Find some front end freaking grip, dude. Rotate. Oh no, we're sliding back down. Oh God. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Problem is, we didn't get a good line up the hill in the first place. All right, I'm gonna back down the chute, and I'm gonna hang left instead of hanging right. I think I can actually do this if I hang left. Come on, left, 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 left. Yes. How to take a mirror off 101. Come on. Oh, it is so bound up right there on the rock. It's like just barely too long. There we go. Now keep the momentum. The problem is keeping the momentum. That's the biggest problem here. And this freaking tree up at the top of the hill is the hardest part of getting up the dang hill in the first place. All right, let me move up. Get my tire on the log. Back up. And then there we go. That's the strategy for something long like this. For something this long, you really got to come up with, like, strategies that you wouldn't really use for other things. Look at this bridge! Oh my God, this is so cool! I've never been here before! This is so gnarly! This is literally a side of Rockingham I have never seen. Oh my God, and then it actually... Yo, it loops? Dude, that's so sick. Way to make use of every inch of available map terrain. Oh, it loops back down underneath itself. Okay. Hats off. Hats off. Yup, that's huge. That's amazing. Whoop, we got some 3D object issues back there. Don't worry about those. We'll gloss over them. They didn't happen. What? What didn't happen? Exactly. Oh. Let it ease on down, and then you're right here under the bridge. Oh my God, thank goodness we have a freaking snorkel. Okay. Dude. Not only does this truck blow away all my expectations, but so does the dang map. I mean, I knew I was in for a treat taking this dually wheeling, but I didn't know how much of a treat I was in for when I made my way down these trails. If y'all are looking for a realistic East Coast inspired wheeling experience, like, sorry to break up the flow there with that photo mode, but I had to get a picture of that flex. But whoa, God, that's okay. Easy, easy, easy. But yeah, if you guys are looking for a realistic representation of East Coast wheeling, I just banged the crap out of my cap corner. But yeah, Rockingham is definitely the place to do it, and if you want to check this thing out, or check the truck out, both the truck and the map, I'm getting all jumbled up all over my words today, but both will be linked in the description box down below, and if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on, and I will see y'all next time. Talk to y'all later.